Hi.
Welcome to the thing
That we talk about. My name is Anif.
I'm Jeremy.
And then Jessica behind the camera. So today's episode is going to be about the new normal. The
Really?
new normal.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So how has 2020 been for you? We have less than 100 days left in the year.
really, less than 100 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
2020? Best year ever.
So strange, right? What a
Just
strange
working
year.
from home only. Just work from home.
I can barely remember the first half of 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, first half of 2020 is very similar. Like every month is the same. You don't do anything, you stay at home.
You have to
rinse and repeat.
remember this. It's like on top of 20, remember the song Green Day, Wake Me Up When September Ends?
Oh yeah, now
Yeah, it's
October.
like
is-
now October, you're like,
You know what the Malaysians will say during October? Tragedy October.
oh, so we have a lot of songs to go
Tragedy
along with.
October.
Tragedy October, Wake Me Up When September Ends, November got no? November rain.
November rain.
November rain.
But Tragedy October is because our second
Second
wave.
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 Second
Is it
wave
second
of
or third wave now?
I think this is second
I think this
Second-
is our second wave.
Our second
our
wave.
Our second wave started Tragedy October. 600 cases.
Okay, let's take it all back.
600,
Yeah, it
Let's
reached
take it all
600.
back how we started.
But I mean, at this point, everybody knows what's been going on this year,
Yeah.
right? We don't have to elaborate. I mean, we're in a pandemic globally. For the first time in our generation, we've never had something like this before. I heard that the last time globally the world experienced this kind of like lockdown or pandemic was 100 years ago during the Spanish flu. or
Spanish
something
flu,
like
yeah.
Spanish flu,
Okay.
yeah.
None of us were alive back then.
in our generation, our parents' generation, we've never experienced something like that.
Yeah.
Where we are being affected by a virus that is so contagious, we can't even be like
Out and about.
out and
to do
about.
stuff
We cannot
normally.
sit together in a crowd.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, like this, we sit very far. We social distance even when we
This
record.
is ever since the start of the things that we talk about. This is our social distancing.
Yeah,
I
social
don't trust him one
distancing.
bit.
That's a
Neither
new.
do I.
That's a new term. That's a new term that keeps going around this year, right? Before this, we've
Social
never heard
distancing.
something like that.
Yeah.
You know, at the most also like
SOP. Wear mask.
That's a lot of
QR
SOPs.
code.
check in everywhere you
Check
go.
in.
Yes.
Contact tracing. What is all this terms?
Yeah. All these
What is
big words.
2020 is just filled with all this.
Yeah.
It's like technology and disaster, like nature clash together.
It's not new normal. It's new nonsense.
So how did our second wave start in Malaysia?
Second wave start.
We were okay, right,
If,
for a couple of
if
months.
I were to pinpoint it, blame the government.
Yeah.
Always blame the government, bro.
Okay, hold that.
It did start there.
Yeah, it did start
the
there.
timing, if you look at the timing.
Yeah.
It's very obvious. Ever since they decided to do
The
PRN
state.
Sabah, I've already like I told everyone is like whoever who's going to cover it,
Don't
please
come near me.
don't go. Better kalau boleh jangan pergi. You know. And also if you go and quarantine yourself. I don't want to see you.
Do you know anybody who came back?
Yeah, I have 3 colleagues that came back straight away, quarantined themselves.
Oh.
That's good. That's what I keep hearing. Like, okay, so for those who don't know, we had a state elections in East Malaysia.
Sabah.
Okay,
Sabah.
and then as normal elections, we're not like super advanced where you like vote online or ballot
exactly.
vote. I mean, what do you call that?
Postal
Postal
votes.
voting and
Postal
all
voting.
that. So obviously, election is an election. People had to come out, queue, crowd, all these politicians
Take
campaigning,
plane, go all the way back to Sabah.
which is all the no-nos this year.
Yeah.
All right.
But happened.
Yeah, but it happened, and when it really hit us is when all these people came back to KL Peninsula from Malaysia, from Sabah.
From Malaysia.
Excuse me.
From Malaysia.
Excuse me.
We take passport to go there. Huh?
Hello.
From East Malaysia, from Sabah.
My fellow Sorokin, come on, help me out here. Help me out here.
No, it got scary when
Malaysian.
suddenly Sabah went to. No, when we were nearly hitting 3 digits, right? Then last time the government said if we hit 3 digits again, we will go into MCO again.
Yeah, but it didn't happen yet.
It didn't
What's
happen.
going on? Why?
So, I
Government.
guess
Why?
Then now for the
Oregano.
past how many days already, we've been experiencing 3 digits for
Yeah.
more than a week already, daily cases.
Yep.
We hit our all-time high when we are not in MCO. Can you imagine?
yeah.
During MCO, we were still lower. So how do you feel?
I don't know. There's nothing to feel about this. Malaysians, I mean, okay, technically, to just blame the state elections is not fair lah. Of course, there are other people who are going in and out of Sabah just for holidays in Sepona and all that.
Yeah.
And then those who go back to Kedah, just to meet the family. I mean, there's no choice. But then, yeah lah, the thing is, SOP lah, we don't really follow.
When
And our new normal of SOP, which is, don't go and salam, you want to salam also, you just, now it's all fist bumping, but then fist bumping also contact,
Yeah.
to just do this.
Yeah.
But we don't do it lah.
So,
No, I'm not gonna lie, I don't do it.
when the MCO was, what do you call that, loosened,
Yeah.
in when? Raya, right? In June.
Yeah.
Around June. So things
No, after
slowly
Raya.
got better because our cases were so controlled
Yeah.
until some days we had 0 cases.
Yeah.
So everybody really went back to normal. So there wasn't that.
Forgetting the new normal.
Yeah, do you think that was the problem?
I'm pretty sure it's because our cases had dropped down and then started to get relaxed. Right?
To be honest, like even when they start the SOP thingy to like social distancing and whatever, nobody really follows.
Nah, I don't
They
think
only
it was-
follows when there's a lot of deaths like recorded.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a lot of death.
Yeah, when people start dying, then
when people start
everyone
dying, but then after that, when there's 0 death, then everybody start to like lenga. I remember I went to the mall also. And like the most basic thing is like queue to pay, and then escalator. Bro, like escalator already said there, like before you step on it, please like keep social distancing.
Yeah, yeah.
At least 3 of the stairs before you even like step on it. So I follow lah. But then people behind me all like this.
Sardine can.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Try to stick as close to you as possible.
yes. So if we want to say like we want to blame the government, this is Sabah, right?
Yeah.
I have to say like it's not the government.
It's not entirely them. It's part of it.
part of
the
it.
Sabah case rising, I think it's them.
But it's entirely ourselves. Ourselves as a Malaysian, right?
yeah,
So like
Malaysians.
if you don't follow, you don't practice it, of course, like shit can happen lah. Like very hard to say also that, if you follow, then your friend, let's say I follow, but you don't follow, just follow, then you might get a thing and then might affect us, whatever. So
True that.
like macam hard to say. For me, it's like it's on one person's punya opinion lah and action lah. Like that lor.
If that person, if anybody, like at least not even one person who doesn't take that
Yes.
precaution, and then it will spread.
It will spread. It can easily caught by one person who doesn't even do it. But then we see in the malls like nowadays, recently we just read, right? OU is closing. Yeah, OU closed today. I think today. Is it today?
Starting
Tomorrow.
Temporarily
Starting
closing.
tomorrow. Temporary closing, right? The craziest one is like now like all the malls started to get all these cases.
Oh,
Why?
Yeah, that was sad.
Why? Because before this, nobody follow the SOP. Like some people follow lah. Some people follow. Some people just doesn't follow. Because I can say like taxing for granted lah.
Okay, but we need to remember, yes, it's true, we cannot really blame the elections totally because the cases rise in Sabah and Kedah is because of the prison, right? It spread in the prison.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of contained, even though the other states slowly got more cases. But at the same time, a lot of malls now, every day we hear news like this mall got case, that mall got case, right?
Yeah.
Especially the first one was Sunway Pyramid.
And then immediately somewhere
Immediately like
goes down.
Empty.
And then
Ghost
New
town.
Central, KL Central,
Yeah.
then now One Utama got more and more cases. So a lot of people are avoiding malls. It's like we sendiri go back into MCO again.
Yeah.
We
Just naturally.
self-implied.
Yeah, just to...
Which is a good thing lah. I mean,
yeah.
only go out when necessary. It's the new normal SOP, right? Which,
So like I
right.
see what's trending on Twitter, right? Got this like rakyat jaga rakyat thing.
Kita jaga kita.
Rakyat jaga
Kita
rakyat.
jaga kita, politician tak jaga. Politician tak jaga.
Yeah, so in a way, I feel like it's a very good thing because without all these regulations, also we know what to do.
I mean, Malaysians is not that
Selfish.
Majority is not that thick-headed to not listen, and to spout nonsense like my rights.
Because we're trying to do this to like not have another MCO.
Yeah.
Because that was like
It was bad for the economy, one
Yeah,
thing, and
bad
it's
for the
bad for our own.
mentally, socially, it's like so
Socially, it's so
torture.
bad. Oh my god.
Such a torture.
But then everybody, the last few days, everybody expect like MCO is gonna happen
Yeah.
again because the highest cases was like 200 plus when MCO, when this
before this,
like the movement control before this. Then it got into 300 plus, like second highest, like basically the second highest lah, the highest already lah. Then it got into like 600 plus, and everybody's like,
Okay, that's
die,
it. That's
MCO. Even all the journalists and everybody is like, wah, habis lah MCO. But then luckily it was being clarified by Dr. Nur Hisham, right, saying that the cases are in areas. So basically there's no need
Certain
for
areas,
MCO for certain areas only.
Certain areas need to be quarantined.
Need to be quarantined. For example, Klang.
Clang.
Hidup Klang.
Yes.
Hidup
Klang is
Klang.
now under quarantine.
Like
So-
what do you call that? Conditional.
Yeah,
Yes,
Movement control
conditional
order.
lah.
CMCO.
So,
So conditional is what? You can go out.
There are conditions to it lah.
there are conditions.
But this time the CMCO, like all the shops can stay open, right?
Yeah.
No, it depends. Not all also. Because during when they announced, a few of the shop owners went to the police station and they asked whether they can open or stuff like that. And then they're like, the queues are not allowed to open, so neither are you. I mean, this is in Little India Klang lah. So we went to interview. So like, what's that got to do with anything? I mean, either ways, if restaurants are allowed to open and all that, why not just let them textile? I mean, they just need to do business, right?
Yeah.
If you close them down, also not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, until now, I see the same only.
But it's only been 2 days,
It's
right?
only been 2 days.
Yeah.
So I think,
Hopefully, the case in Klang don't keep rising lah. So.
yeah, and hopefully
It's not the whole of Klang also.
Yeah.
Half of Klang.
hopefully it doesn't spread over to different areas
Districts,
in Selangor or in KL because
Because-
that's the least that we want, right?
Klang is actually quite big. So when they say Mukim Klang, what the hell is that? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Where is this?
I
Is this
remember-
my town? Is this not my
I
town?
remember reading on Twitter like, after so many years, this is the first time I'm looking at the Klang map. And you realize how big it is.
Yeah, Klang is
during,
huge.
During the MCO, when this real MCO in March, since I remember the date, March 18 until May something, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
before they loosen it lah. A lot of industries were affected, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what were the industries that you feel were suffered a lot? In fact, the whole year lah, until now.
The most is
It's definitely import-export.
an airline.
Yeah, and
Travel, anything to do
tourism.
with
I had-
travel.
Like travel. I have friends working in a hotel tourism. I have friends working in the airline industry. I've seen a couple of my friends being laid off from the
Yeah.
airline.
Many.
So kesian, but there's nothing to do lah. And then my friend working in the hotel, so like starting to lose customer, but then only got pay cut lah. Doesn't lose the job lah. The worst one is oil and gas
Yeah.
because plane don't fly. They don't use
Oil.
oil.
They use petrol.
They don't use petrol. So what
And
happened to
cruise ships also.
Yes. So one of my friend, I think he will watch this lah. So one of my friend got laid off also
Yeah.
because he was working in Brunei. He was stationed in Brunei to take care of Brunei punya portfolio and whatever. Then after that, business not doing well, so the company decided to lay off all this stuff lah. So he's been jobless until now lah. Which some more got baby some more.
Oh,
Mm.
See,
Some more
this
got baby
is
some
why
more.
MCO is bad lah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so there are so many people, not just in the airline industry.
Yes.
Of course, airline industry is the worst hit, right? Then,
food industry also.
Food industry, even some companies like all these startups, right, that just cannot retain, don't have money coming in, they
Yeah.
just cannot survive. so have to let go or like take unpaid leave or take a pay cut. So many people were experiencing this. Like live sports also another thing. You cannot have
sports.
crowd.
Exactly.
You cannot have like any events like concerts,
Football.
sports.
That's the worst
Football.
thing ever.
Festival.
Malaysia's all famous football.
Yeah,
You know,
anything
basketball.
with a crowd is forbidden now.
Yeah, when they start to like say they cannot play sport, right? My heart aches so much. Like, why?
No, it's not just that. Even all these broadcasting companies that broadcast live sports
Yeah.
Yes.
have to stop. You know how
Exactly.
much revenue you lose there?
Like NBA. NBA suffers quite a lot. NBA suffers.
NBA,
NBA,
the
NFL.
this
football.
year,
yada,
supposed to
yada.
have Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Postponed to
yeah.
next year.
Olympics.
That's even sad.
That's
like,
so sad. I still remember when this first happened in March, right? We were like, 3 months sure okay one. By
Yeah.
June sure gao
No,
tin."
because we've been through a lot of like SARS,
Yeah.
H1N1 and all that.
didn't last that long.
Yeah, I mean, not
I mean, got
did
vaccine
did
lah.
not last. I mean,
Whatever.
we had the SOP for a while lah, like
Yeah.
wash your hands more often, yada yada, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But then it did not last lah. So this one suddenly it became like very, how do you call it, severe? Like immediately.
You know what I think? You know what I think? Mother Nature come to smack you in the face.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Wake up!
Want
But-
us to slow down.
To slow down.
Stop spewing out carbon.
Yeah, like don't go out.
Yeah.
One, stop saying. I think it's like the world itself, the earth itself.
I think
is
it's trying to
very
recover. Yeah, right.
Trying to
Do you
recover.
believe in that? Do you believe in that?
I
People
think
say
so.
the
I
earth
mean,
is
it's a
healing.
better theory than it's produced by
Yes,
America
produced
to
by America
come to
or
fight
China or
China.
whatever.
That's all bullcrap. That's shitty theory. I rather believe in the theory where nature is trying to stop us from going all out.
destroying,
Yeah.
destroying the earth itself.
That's a better theory.
I think that's a better, I agree. That's a better theory because we feel like at least it's telling you
Yeah.
that okay, there's a
That you have
lesson
to-
here.
And also David Attenborough,
David Attenborough telling us
to take care of nature.
You know, speaking of that documentary, right? Do you watch that documentary?
I watched.
Because at the end, right, he basically said to not populate the world anymore.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's a good idea.
He kinda implied that.
He mentioned example
Japan.
in Japan. In Japan,
They're not
in
the
the
birth rate
70s
is
or something,
slow.
like the birth rate start to slow down because economic need to recover or whatever. Because the more children you have, the more economic whatever. So what he mentions like we gotta slow down producing
having babies.
humans, making babies.
Yeah.
But then this year, so many babies. Corona generation. they say.
Yeah, and then a lot of babies being named Corona, COVID.
That's so sad though. I wouldn't
Why? Why would they name that?
or whatever.
COVID Tana.
Whatever lah. some
But then
random name like
you cannot challenge one name lah.
Batman bin Superman.
No. What's the name of that guy again who owns Tesla?
Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce it. No, the
baby's name.
Elon Musk.
Elon
baby's
Musk
name.
Elon Musk.
Some formula.
Formula.
That's Elon Musk is another thing.
Corona binti or bin what is better than you cannot mention.
But Rona alone is a nice name.
Yeah, Rona alone.
Rona.
Like Rona.
Okay.
whatever.
Alright,
We're
Rona.
straight too
Anyway,
far.
okay, so those were the industries that were suffering lah, and we know a lot of friends who lost their jobs.
Yeah.
Really feel for them, to be honest.
Yeah. The only bright side I can see from MCO is I work in the media, so during MCO the highways and everything super clear. Bapak sedap babe. Bapak pintu sedap babe.
Oh, and then which also means the air was a bit clearer lah.
And also petrol damn cheap way.
Yeah.
It's like damn.
Yeah.
The best time to be an essential service worker.
But then that was then.
Yeah, but
now is the petrol.
That's why
Back to
back to normal.
when they announced, CMCO, I was expecting it was like, okay lah, good lah. No jam lah. I mean, good for me lah. Sorry guys. Sorry.
So what about industries that were actually thriving more during MCO?
a lot.
Glove.
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 Oh yeah.
Not just
Hygiene.
glove.
Hygiene.
The other,
Mask.
Oh.
the other thing.
Oh,
Also
the
laku because we stay at home.
rubber.
Rubber.
The
Rubber.
safety rubber.
Really? Was it?
I don't know.
Because people stay at
I don't
home.
know. He says so lah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Not everybody will use it, what?
Yeah, I mean like.
No, I mean like
Hence Rona.
that's why David Attenborough has you stop having babies.
Bro, chill. Right, again,
So-
another. I think the most thriving one is e-commerce.
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 Wow. You just spend your money on Lazada,
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
You
bad.
can't go out.
Every day. It's just
Thank-
today is 10-10,
Thank God
right?
I don't have Lazada.
Today is 10-10.
Lazada don't
You know
have
how much we have to
Guilty
like
as
avoid?
charged. I just opened Lazada earlier today.
I also bought something today.
I don't use all these online one. No good, you know. The
No.
only online I buy is PlayStation Store.
See, you still bought. You still bought.
Fantasy 7 was out and I had to get it.
Exactly, it's the
Don't
point.
tell me
The point
to
is
not
you
play
still.
my games.
And then Animal
Shut your mouth.
Crossing, huh?
Oh yeah, okay, that one true also.
But it's like because MCO you cannot go out, you cannot spend.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
spend a lot, right? You only spend on groceries. So
yeah.
in your mind you're like, okay, I have extra money. Okay, lah, buy stuff online.
No,
Oh, there's a reason why.
The
That's why.
moratorium.
Moratorium.
Oh, yeah.
You got money to save. You're like,
No
okay, I
need to
can buy
repay
something.
loan. Which
And
is
then-
so bad, you know,
And I
actually.
was like, maybe you can buy something here.
But speaking of that, then groceries, they say consumer goods, FMCG companies, right? Fast moving
Yeah.
consumer goods also thriving because people just go to the supermarket to buy essentials.
Yeah.
So another one also internet.
Internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Service
But
provider.
internet was bad during MCO.
No, I mean service
I
provider
mean,
benefit
life
a
is
lot.
Wow, tiba-tiba, sorry. Really Celcom.
Unify was bad also.
I think a lot of these online services actually strive during MCO. Like
Thrive.
strive.
Thrive. Both,
Thrive.
both also same. But
Thrive and thrive.
anything to do with health also, like suddenly everybody's buying health insurance. People are scared, right?
Really, man?
Maybe not you lah. I
Yeah,
also didn't
maybe I'm
lah,
not so
but-
scared lah.
And then, of course, every other company started to produce their own face masks and their own hand sanitizer.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, those face masks actually not very functional lah.
Not certified.
Yeah, not certified. It's not
but-
an N95 mask.
Hey, but the new one, the latest one, everybody wanted to get their hands on was the Uniqlo face mask.
You see,
Guilty as charged.
it's not N95 mask.
Yeah.
But at least there's something covering your face.
There's
Are you
something
using an
protection.
N95 mask?
I don't use N95 mask because it's expensive.
Yes, exactly. I was just about to
It's
say.
too expensive to use on a daily basis. Okay, that shit is bull. Okay, that's a load of bull.
Dah lah, you use one and like throw away.
How is the Uniqlo face mask?
Okay, the Uniqlo face mask, I can say, much more
Comfortable.
comfortable to
Airy,
breathe.
airy,
Like,
very airy.
You know?
You know airy means what, no?
Yes.
COVID can go in.
Nah,
Better
no.
stop.
Okay, no.
Not
Listen,
necessarily.
The airism when you wear the boxer,
Coughing.
or the air.
Shout out to Uniqlo, airism.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
we
it's
love
like wearing a boxer on your face.
Please sponsor.
You know?
Wearing the box on your face. Okay, let's not
Okay,
put it
let's.
that way.
Okay, you know what? This is nonsense. This is nonsense.
Agree or not?
No. Stop putting boxers on your face, Like back then, mask not enough, right? People started to buy from China and then it's like it reached 900, 100 ringgit per box or something
Yeah,
like that.
like
Yeah.
super expensive.
And then people started cutting their own bra and put on their face.
Oh, the bra face. I don't get it.
Bra face.
I just don't
Bra
get
face
it.
mask.
Go out lah, you know, when push comes to shove,
You
you
go
tend to,
anything.
be creative.
Like Uniqlo also being creative, what? They cut the boxer. and make a
This
face.
is called
Oh,
taking
they were.
advantage.
No, but the Uniqlo one was very straightforward. It's just the airism, what do you call it, fabric.
Yeah.
Just made as a mask. It's
I mean, I
sellable.
support Uniqlo.
Yeah, you know what that means or not? Air can go in.
Yeah.
Means COVID can go in.
Breathable. So you
can
No good
breathe
about
lah.
so
You can
but
breathe.
airism is good. But airism.
Yeah.
God
So-
bless airism.
A lot of companies benefit lah. A lot of companies shift business, you know. The biggest one is currently happening right now. Asia is trying to shift to become a digital company.
Digital.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, the airline business portfolio is in a very shaky situation.
They have to pivot.
Yeah, because a lot of airlines around in the world already shut down.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're
true.
trying to pivot lah. This is
Yeah.
what I read. They're trying to pivot into more digital business and media digital business. I don't know how that gonna be. Like, what's the
They have to
direction?
do it quick though. I
Yeah.
don't think they can
Hopefully
recover
they
in the
can,
next
you know,
year or so.
But the thing
Stay
is,
afloat.
the good thing about them is they already have this existing businesses
Yeah.
on like media thingy.
Yeah.
They just need to like compile it. But I don't know. We'll never
To
know.
push their focus that way
Yeah.
lah. Right?
That's
Yeah.
why another thriving industry is home entertainment. The amount of Netflix I watched this year.
Yeah.
And Astro
Netflix.
Go.
No.
Wow.
Back then, a lot of people, you know, who started working, don't have time to watch all their favorite series.
Yeah.
During MCO lah, everybody start binging lah.
Huh.
Like mad.
Like mad.
Yeah.
You know,
everybody
like-
like literally
Started
like,
watching weird shit, like even those crime series, documentary drama, suddenly all started popping up. Like,
It's just like interesting.
to certain
True
people.
crime is quite interesting. Anyway, home entertainment was thriving, so Netflix really made it lah this year, I guess.
Disney Plus also made it.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus made it big time.
We're still waiting for it to
They
come to
literally
Malaysia.
released like they launched it at the right time lah. Like they didn't plan
In
it.
Malaysia got me.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Exactly.
But coming
soon.
Malaysia
Coming soon.
don't have.
Coming, you know
soon.
why?
We
They're
cannot
already
watch our
hiring
Avengers.
They're hiring
They're already
people.
hiring people already.
Netflix, Disney Plus Malaysia.
Disney Plus.
Got opening ah?
God,
God.
that's how you can gauge that they're coming soon.
Can I join?
Disney Plus.
we
We
try?
plus
If,
because
that-
Disney
if
plus
Disney
plus.
Plus come, will you forgo your Netflix? I won't.
No.
I don't have Netflix.
I mean, I think Netflix has a lot of adult content.
A lot of good original content.
Adult content ah.
As in like all whoa. Not that kind of adult content.
Safety rubber content.
Did you,
Netflix and chill.
did
You know
you
the
read
best thing-
about our? Sorry, did you read about our Malaysian search in Netflix? Top searches in Netflix.
Yeah.
So
Is
comes
the
up one.
365, is the
If you go now, go to Netflix Malaysia and you search the recommended top searches, right? All hams up shows.
Which is
Malaysia.
what?
Don't know. Don't remember.
Okay.
50
You can see
Shades
it
of
later.
Grey,
Oh.
365, what else
365.
Don't know lah. So
Like this one
Yeah.
movie. I don't
Okay,
know.
sorry, I don't know all this hams up show on
So
Netflix.
yeah.
I don't have it.
So
That,
weird.
like literally, like the top one in the list when you do search, right? The top one here, all hubs up one.
Yeah.
Then only you see crime lah,
Yeah.
entertainment lah, kid lah,
Other
whatever.
countries
I've always recommended, okay, if you want to watch the nasty, just stay on the internet. Okay, don't go to Netflix. What's wrong with you?
No.
Internet also man.
Stay on the internet.
They are like trying to follow the tagline ma, Netflix and chill ma.
How about this?
Agak-agak.
Maybe,
How about
I
this?
don't know.
Just don't watch it. There are better content out there.
Yeah,
No,
watch
Maybe, you know,
our planet.
MCO at home, boring. Nothing to do.
So many K dramas.
Want to do, you know, the safety rubber activities.
You were gonna say?
No, like watch
Watch Our Planet. is it?
watch our planet. Watch documentary lah. I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest, Netflix
documentaries I think very important.
documentaries are very good. To be honest, like I always watch documentaries.
Especially
like
the
that.
ones with David Attenborough in it.
Not just that, man. The crime
Don't leave
documentary
it
also
to
very
David
nice.
Attenborough.
Like all very nice.
Yeah, I drink.
So
Maybe
basically,
some lah.
this whole year, because of MCO and the second wave now, we are forced to stay indoors, stay home more often, right? And then cannot go to anywhere with crowd. Now when I see any pictures of like past events with like concerts or weddings I feel so weird. It's like, how come got crowd one?
Yeah.
Then I feel like that felt like so long ago,
Yeah.
but it was just last year, for example.
I get
Weddings,
it.
all the weddings that were
You know,
cancelled
if
this year.
you posted a picture, a throwback picture, like with your friend, whatever party or whatever, then you might be misunderstood. Like, you no social distancing.
No social
Ada
distancing.
SOP. Mana face mask?
Kena saman.
Kena condemn on the
Kena
internet.
ban.
But
So, did you ever imagine something like that to happen to the world?
not really. I was imagining zombies like I said, zombies.
Me too.
Zombies?
The
Will zombies
pandemic
be-
should have evolved into a zombie pandemic. Then it would have made more sense. You know,
Yeah.
Should have. Are you crazy?
you know,
I mean, it would
the
have made-
population would go lower.
Are you
and then
asking for it?
the earth would thrive? You know, the nature will come back.
Natural selection is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, they like
That's so sad.
Like Thanos.
no,
That's not
but
natural.
Thanos select
Natural,
ma.
natural.
That is
Not
like-
natural. He selected.
That is like fate.
It's like
No, it's like 50%. 50% means 50%. He never specified. Anyways.
But then like zombie. Yeah.
Zombie better.
I had that expectation that one day there'll be
Better.
zombie apocalypse.
I was like, oh, imagine, zombie all started from China. I was like, damn.
Oh. Then they need to send people to destroy.
Yeah.
Like all volunteers
And then
from all over the world.
I
Like
start, training. Training.
it's like Train to Busan again.
And then
they go in
like Walking Dead.
You know what
Okay.
I felt this year?
much.
It's like we didn't have enough movies to watch.
Exactly.
All the film productions got postponed.
Yeah,
all these
all the
movie
Marvel
releases
thingy.
kept getting postponed. Suddenly
Like-
2020.
like-
Suddenly next year.
Mulan.
Oh, but Mulan came out lah.
Watch our review on that.
The day I was listening to somebody talk about the Oscars, right? Can you imagine what's gonna be at the Oscars? Nothing came out this year.
Not the Oscars, the
Mulan will
Emmys
be-
and all that,
Emmys
It's all
can,
gonna
cause
be. I
TV
think all of
still
it.
can
Yeah,
lah.
all of it's gonna be virtual lah.
Yeah.
Even Billie Eilish says she's gonna do like a virtual concert.
No,
a tour.
virtual. Yeah, virtual. I know virtual, but for the nominations at the Oscars, they look at theatre release. What came out?
Nothing.
Sonic. Somebody said Sonic the Hedgehog. Mulan.
Why Sonic win so like macam huh?
Nothing. All these important movies. So we have to see lah. Maybe they have to postpone the Oscars. Right?
Not only the Oscars,
weird.
they should just postpone 2020 to 2021.
Yeah. It's like this whole year, right?
This whole year postponed to next year lah.
Everybody's age pause. That's
Same.
important.
Like,
Hopefully.
SPM also postponed. Like
Oh, yeah.
education.
Really?
Yeah.
Postponed.
This year-
I'm not sure about SPM lah, but some exam will postpone to next year.
UPSR and
It's better also
PT3
lah. Because
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them didn't get the chance to go to school, study and
Yeah.
all that. All the students all damn happy, jolly at home.
Wow, but they
Jolly.
But the teachers are struggling lah with online classes.
Of course.
They still have to attend class online, right?
Yeah, but then if you were in that situation right now, would you be happy that you jolly? Okay, the thing is you'll be happy that you're jolly right now, but do you and then the reality hit you that
Yeah.
next year you'll be in the same year again?
For me, I would
Like,
think more like, okay, no need to study so hard this year. But then
Next year.
the whole time you cannot see your friends.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's not like time stop, It feels like time stop, but it just didn't. There are
Yeah.
things that still happening,
Things continuing.
People-
You're growing older.
Yeah, things you lost.
But shit didn't happen at all.
yeah.
You
So
know
it's
what
very
that?
weird.
Nature is doing its thing.
Yes. Tenet. That's another movie review that you should watch.
Yeah, damn it.
When was the last time you spent as much time at home as you did during MCO?
Oh,
Do you remember spending so much time at home with your family?
I remember
When I lost my job.
Oh.
when I haven't got job yet. That's the longest I've
No,
stayed
but-
home.
but I
no
think-
money.
Exactly.
But you still have the freedom to go out.
Oh, yeah,
lah.
true also lah.
I think the
Yeah.
feeling is that the freedom to like, okay, I just want to go tapao food now. But during MCO, it's like, oh no, I cannot go
I still
here.
have it.
You, because of work lah, perks.
Don't abuse power.
So how do you cope? How do you cope during MCO?
MCO, like I said, I still have the freedom, so I have not much to say about it. I still go out, I still pass by roadblocks and all that, and then police will ask, pergi mana? Baru balik dari office tuan. Kita media. Sorry. Don't misuse power.
Don't
Don't
abuse
abuse
it.
power. Sorry.
How did you cope during MCO?
My mom was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So my brother got sick late last year
Before MCO.
before MCO. Then he was hospitalized. Then my mother had to come to visit lah. So and then she come and visit
Just before MCO, right?
just before MCO, like
And then
2 days.
MCO started, she cannot go back.
I think about 5 days before MCO. Then she just came, we visit, and then after that they announced it's gonna be MCO. Then
And they closed state borders.
close the border, so she cannot go back. Then stuck with me lah. Me and my brother lah.
Yeah.
So and then after that my brother got discharged
better.
from hospital, got better and whatever. Then stay at home. So throughout the MCO, like the restriction, the actual MCO, I spent most of my time with my mom for like 4 months.
I think that's a nice way to spend
That's
it.
a nice way. And then every day, like my mom is sitting watching TV and I do work at home. So because I work from home, so and then there's my brother in the room, not working. So every day just us lah, and just the three of us.
And
That's
every day,
nice.
the only
I
thing
think
to
that's
decide is what to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what to eat.
What
Only
to
thing
eat.
you need to
And
worry
then
about is
look
what
at
to
you, look at me. what to eat. As if Malaysians don't have this problem already.
So me and my mom, we sorted out that situation.
Oh.
Don't know what happened is, we like, okay, since I'm the only one who need to go out and buy stuff, let's list down what we want to eat on a daily basis. So like literally she list down what to eat, buy whatever. So I went out thinking like, oh, just little things, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Knowing mothers lah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
standard Asian mothers buy things in bulk.
Yeah.
Okay?
Tinggal sikit.
Yeah.
Actually a lot.
The tinggal sikit, my mother's definition of tinggal sikit like our definition of tinggal sikit like bawang tinggal like 2
Barely
ulas
there,
or like
yeah.
tinggal sikit. For them like 2 big 3 pieces like that, so big one
Still
tinggal
enough
sikit
to
like
cook a few dishes.
Ni boleh pakai lagi, ni boleh lagi.
yeah.
Tak, ni tinggal sikit. Okay. Buy some more.
But then it teaches you like how spending money, spending groceries. I learned that how much you spend on grocery on a daily
Yes.
basis actually is because you live with parents whatever, you don't use money but nowadays our generation, we spend money, we buy food, we don't buy raw food to cook. But then when you start buying raw food to cook, then you realize how actually much more saving it is and how much more satisfying it is.
Healthy.
Yeah, healthy. I mean, healthy. On another side note,
Okay.
yeah, not really healthy lah. Just like better food.
Mom, but the point is you cook more at home lah.
Yes,
Right.
cook more at home. I had the what do you call that? The specialty, the privilege to experience mom's cooking for 4 months, despite staying in a different state.
Wow.
Yeah. Then
Because
after that,
previously mom stayed in Sarawak only lah.
yeah.
So that's why.
Then after that, mom go back. Before mom go back, I move house.
Oh yeah, you moved
Yeah.
during MCO.
Moving during MCO like that.
So that's the
is
thing. Here's one more thing that like moving during MCO.
So it's a good thing your mom was here.
The good thing
Force you to move out.
It's all a
me to move
silver lining.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
mother, although stuck here, although extra
Yes.
mouth to feed, but then it's your mother lah. So it's technically
Yeah.
she's feeding you. So, but it's a good thing. So without her, you wouldn't have moved. You wouldn't have learned something about saving on food and stuff.
Yeah.
Buying
Then I
groceries
also
more.
had to spend quite a lot of financials on moving out lah, buying furnitures and whatnot. Like. During MCO, you had to go to IKEA to buy like
that was
furniture,
CMCO.
CMCO lah,
CMCO.
like conditional or movement or
But
recovery.
then,
Recovery.
at least when during this kind of like pandemic time, right? Like when you go out to a certain place to shop or whatever, you don't linger.
Yeah.
Like back then, lepak, just stand
Yeah,
there and then loiter, do nothing, look at your phone at one place. But then nowadays, if you go out shopping or whatever, it's like, okay, I just want to buy this, buy that, okay, and then done. Ciao.
No, but for some reason, the minute MCO was loosened a bit, everybody just wanted to go to IKEA. The queue was crazy.
You know what's
everybody wanted
crazy?
to go. It's like everybody moved during MCO.
I don't want to go also.
You know what?
I never want to go
You know
also.
what's crazy?
Okay, like you're
Like,
not part of the everybody we always talk about, okay?
Everybody go and like do house decoration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Started painting.
Everybody started like,
so free,
like I want to like
yeah.
Mary condo,
Mary condo.
Mary condo the house lah. Become addict from whatever is it? The show last time.
But I can
Malaysian
bet like Eric Leong.
Eric
I remember
Leong.
Rumah Impian.
Rumah
Casa
Impian. Everybody started doing that shit.
Okay.
Like wow.
No,
Where
but
you
I
all
can
are.
bet like 50%, at least 50% or more of the people who go don't even buy anything.
But it's good.
They just want to be out lah.
Just walk
They just
lah,
want to be
just
out
fresh
lah.
air.
But you know what's good?
fresh IKEA.
People got nicer house now. Nicer interior. Everybody have nicer interior now because of IKEA.
But I'm sure IKEA also kind of like suffered a bit during that time.
Definitely 3
Cannot
months
go,
of
right?
Definitely.
you know.
Even though you can order online, but I think you have to wait quite a bit.
And then nobody buys furniture like that. I mean,
I know
of
a
course
friend.
you can lah. You can do like C++ whatever, and then you can like just put your furniture across and stuff like that.
The
But
thing
that's
about IKEA, they
different.
have these apps that you
Ah,
can
the
like
app, right.
set your house size and the display
Like
the
what's your length
furniture,
from
what's
here
the
to
length of
here.
Use the
Yeah.
app to design.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
design. But Man, nobody really use that.
But I know a friend,
People rather-
he's quite sort of a newlywed, he stays in Singapore lah. So he and the wife bought something, I think like a couch, just before their Singapore lockdown, you know, or what do you call that? Circuit breaker.
CB.
Yeah, Singapore had a very like circuit breaker.
Yeah, they're very on lockdown lah. And then it couldn't come. So for like, 2-3 months, right, they were sitting on some makeshift bubble wrap thing. So kesian, you know, to watch TV and like, then when it finally came, it was like a relief for them.
Back confirm them pain lah.
Yeah. So Jeremy, you didn't really work from home lah, did you? Because your work is like all
My
outside
work
one.
required me to go out
Yeah.
to cover a lot of
So
stuff.
how you were working from home?
I work from home a lot. But then lately, I mean, after the recovery, and you come back to office. But now the case spike again. I work from home again.
So how do you feel working from home? Do you prefer working from home or working at the office?
To be honest, like I prefer working in the office.
Me too.
Reason why? It's more productive because you know the time you leave your house, you reach the office, you're gonna do work.
It's all work mode all the way.
Work mode all the way, then afternoon you're okay, 1 hour break, ting tong with friend, then pop, masuk, then you start working until 6, then like balik, you don't think about it. But work from home, oh my goodness.
24/7 thinking
24/7,
about
they
work.
tell you.
Your work is, no, not just that. The distractions are everywhere.
Exactly.
You know, we're not privileged to like live in bungalow where we have a dedicated work room or office or study room. You know,
Yeah.
we work at like my study table is at my bedroom.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I'm facing my bed while doing work, and it's so tempting.
You just want to lie down on the
down.
bed and go like,
Yeah. So for me personally, I appreciate the occasional flexibility. We can work from home like once a month, once a week, right?
Yeah.
But to do it permanently, I don't think I can.
And it's not good lah. I mean, for those who have been used to going to work, if you've never, have that kind of discipline, it'll be bad for us lah.
I guess it depends on what is your job.
Yeah.
True also.
What is your job?
Yeah.
For example, if your job is like IT stuff, like tech stuff, whatever, right? Then working from home is surely good for you.
Everything is online.
100% better.
100% better because you come to office also, the system is the online also. You go home, system also online also.
Exactly.
So you save
So,
time
it's the same.
traveling to office.
Because I had a few friends who work in IT department. This is like they've been asked to work from home until the end of the year. And it's good for them because they got children to attend to and whatever. It's like flexible for them. But for people who works in different area like production or whatever that deals with a lot of like legal stuff and whatever, right? Very difficult. Because how do you want to sign something? For example.
You see, this is where the tablet nowadays are very high tech. You just do the sign here, PDF inside, settle.
What if you don't
I
have
know.
a tablet?
What if you don't have a tablet?
What if you have a tablet?
So it's not just.
Then
it's
cannot
not-
go out.
I mean, it's not
Give
just
you
that.
moratorium, go back tablet.
Not just that. Not just that. It's like meeting and whatnot, right? Sometimes meeting being conveyed in a different way. For example, like you were saying something different, but the other person perceive it very differently. Like when you conversation in a group. When you
Unless
talk
you're
like
face to face, then-
like, hey, bro, I think this one can take out, can put in. But when I send you an email or whatever,
And
it
then
sounded like.
you send in an email, bro. Can you take out this? Like, bro, why you so rude, bro? Bro, why you like that, bro?
But then if you don't say bro, it's like take this out, this and that. Then it's like, wow, why so
damn
tense
rude,
on this
wow.
guy?
Same goes to all this virtual meeting,
Yeah,
right?
Zoom
Yeah.
Like Zoom call, is video call.
I like
but
the one where the manager turned herself into a potato. That one funny. That one damn funny.
But it's kind of this where people say social cues, right? Like over the camera, you cannot tell social cue. Like, what if the person is, for example, a job interview lah. The person is nervous, right? You interview somebody, she's so nervous, right? Then her hands are fidgety. Then but over the interview, you cannot tell ma. So what if she subconsciously mess up the interview, right? But you don't even know. You know these kind of social cues, or if your boss is like scolding you about something.
Yeah.
And somehow it doesn't come across digitally. Somebody will be lagging lah. Somebody will be like,
I guess
hello.
in the
whole
meeting
time.
also, like when you have like a group meeting, right? Someone is talking, and someone else want to talk, right? When someone else talk, right? The voice of this someone who's talking like slow down, like I can't even hear. What are you talking
So
about?
yeah, I mean, I have done meetings, video call meetings using WhatsApp.
Oh,
What I do is, I mute my mic, and then I just leave it there, and then I just listen on it.
so you don't contribute lah.
You don't even contribute anything to
I do
anything.
not contribute shit. I'm useless.
I guess it basically it depends on what kind of your job scope is lah. Some are good working from home, some maybe not.
Some are suitable lah.
Some are suitable lah. But for me,
Mostly those hands-on one, I don't think so.
yeah, for me I prefer going to the office because it gives me that indication of time separation.
I think it's a mindset thing lah.
Yeah, it's like work is work time, life, my personal life.
Life
it's
is
like work-life
lifetime.
balance lah.
Time is one, space also lah. You know, like
Yeah.
what you see, right? Somehow mentally it will affect you. Like imagine people who rent just one room, they have to work from home, right?
Yeah.
They're just constantly there in that four walls. Quite taxing for the mind lah, I feel.
Like you get mentally stressed lah.
Cannot
Like,
go anywhere, cannot interact with anyone.
Depends lah. If you like working in a cubicle, then okay lah.
Okay, there are people who thrive also during this time, which are people who prefer working alone, I
Yeah.
know a colleague of mine, she like loves it. Don't have to come to office, yes. This is my time to shine.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Like
Yeah, she's very good, but
Keyboard
some
warrior.
of us cannot.
keyboard warrior shine also at this time.
Yep.
Keyboard warrior.
So to sum it up, do you think you can adjust to this new normal for the long term? Do you think this will last for a long time?
I would think it's gonna last very long.
At least another year.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that lah. You know, SOP, QR codes and everything is gonna stay, and we just have to get used to it, and also have to truly practice it lah. Of course, now it's because of the rising cases that we're starting to re-practice it again
Yeah.
to really understand it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, then when the numbers go down and then we go lax again, we're like, oh, it's fine. It's all hunky dory. Let's all just do whatever we want. Let's go hug somebody right now. And then cluster baru. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Clap hand.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna this new normal thingy is going to be the exact word new normal.
new normal.
Until the whole world find a vaccine and there's no more COVID cases in the whole world. I think it will last until next year.
Yeah. Hopefully the vaccine comes
Probably.
lah.
I mean, because they say like WHO even said like the vaccine might or might not have. If it doesn't have the vaccine, if they cannot find the vaccine for COVID, right? The only way to stop this is by social distancing. You know,
Break
cut
the
the-
chain, like literally.
Break the chain, literally. If that's the case, it's gonna be like another
Wow,
year.
for the economy, it's
Yeah.
going to be very bad.
Yeah.
This is our new during the 1990s. There's this what you call economic crisis. What you
Yeah.
call?
Oh, the
this
1997.
is our economic
Our
crisis.
generations is facing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats,
Good job.
guys. But whatever it is, I guess we just have to follow lah.
Yeah.
You know, the SOP. When you guys go to the mall, please, when you step into the escalator, wait for somebody to
Don't-
do 3 escalator, then you come back. If somebody behind you very near, you might not want to say, hey, hello, excuse me, it's very good. Maybe you just like give them the look. If they understand.
You just look.
You know, give them
Wow,
the
if you
look.
catch me on a bad day, I'll just like, excuse me, social distancing, please.
Yeah, I mean,
But so far, I haven't done it.
Of course, people have their bad days. When that happens, try to be understanding.
yeah.
Bless
See?
you.
Bless you.
No.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we hope that this won't last long. To be honest, it's just not a good thing.
Okay, let's have a guess here. Let's have a guessing game. Then we look back at this episode again. This will last until when?
2 more years.
Huh?
2 more years.
2 more years.
How about you?
1 year lah, 1 year.
Until end of 2021.
Yeah.
You until 2022 ah?
Yeah.
I would say until like late
2023.
next year.
Late
Huh?
next year lah.
Then next year, yeah.
So to end of 2021 lah, same as well.
Before end of 2021.
No lah, because
Oh, late this year.
Late 2021.
Oh,
You know?
so it's like that lah.
Like her lah.
Okay.
If it's
Similar.
that, because if it's 2022, that means Olympics have to postpone another year, you know.
Because if
And
you
all the,
definitely, I mean-
and if this lasts for really another 1 year, all the airlines will die.
I mean, if you think about it, lah, okay, the way humans are progressing right now, humans, we don't take no for an answer. So when people tell you to, hey, don't stand so near to the guy, don't hug the fella, and like, hey, don't do this, don't do that, they don't care.
That
Can't
is
continue.
one, but I think the problem is we're just not made to be isolated.
Yeah, true.
You know,
that.
no man is an island, the saying. We're just not made to like not be with people lah. You know?
so are we animals?
No, we cannot live
Our
alone.
nature is more
Our
like our nature is to,
Yeah.
we are social beings.
Social beings, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, be social, but from a distance. Oh, far, far
At least
away.
ours just 1 meter. In the US, because they don't listen, right? They have to stand 6 feet apart. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because-
yet they're still number 1 in the world.
That one different lah. That one.
That one
for
different day.
We
Different
talk
day.
about the Americans
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, that
America.
one very difficult. Very difficult.
Very difficult.
Very
Thanks,
difficult
Tom.
situation to
Anyway.
explain. Anyway, so guys, do watch this episode when we talk about all the struggle during the MCO and all that, and then do follow SOP, please. I don't want to see any more cases.
If we still cluster baru, thank you. Thank you. Jom kita MCO sekali lagi.
No!
Jom.
Why?
So this one MCO, I don't want.
Of course, I
Cheers,
don't want lah. I mean, it's bad lah.
Hey, you know if it's an MCO, MCO
We have to
like,
do this on
thing will
we have to
last.
do our podcast on Zoom.
Yeah. We have to do it on
Nah.
Zoom. You know?
Shit.
Can you
WhatsApp lah,
imagine?
we WhatsApp lah.
So bad.
Okay lah.
Yeah, okay guys. That's it for today's episode. Things that we talk about. We'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget to press that bell icon and watch us on YouTube or listen to our podcast. We're in Spotify, Apple, and everywhere possible. Okay? See you again. I'm Anif.
Jeremy.
And this is Jessica behind the screen.
Yip, 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 yip.
Bye.
Sign out.